Good evening, YouTube. I just got out to the lake number 1 for the day. I usually have somewhat of a plan when I had to go out fishing, but today I really don't. I know there's going to be some sort of bass fishing, but the main goal today is to catch catfish. We're going to fish for the next 24 hours. I'm not sure how many videos this is going to turn into. Maybe 1, maybe 3, maybe 0. We will see. I'm going to try to do something a little bit different. Comment down below, do you like seeing bass videos over and over again, or do you actually enjoy seeing something other than bass on YouTube for once? Because I started as a cat fisherman. I went catfishing all the time. That's all I did. And then people say that bass fishermen are stupid and stuff, but I feel like it's kind of an upgrade. You're catching fish on lures. You're not just sitting there waiting for something to eat a bait. You're actually going out and doing it. So I think bass fishing is an upgrade from catfishing. And it hurts me to say that because it's kind of my roots, and it might offend some people, but I don't really care. So first thing I'm going to do is try to catch a couple bass, because I always have to, and then I need to try to catch bait, and then I'm going to try to catch catfish. Let's do this. I apologize for that. That was a super awkward let's do this. So let's do this. Got so much crap in my truck. So much crap. I got a Stenko. I got a jig. The jig's gonna come off for sure because there is weeds everywhere. Like, I'm talking everywhere. First, we're gonna try to catch a plopper fish. Should be no surprise to anybody. I got like 8 of them. Plopper and a Stenko. Let's see what happens. What did I do to that? Sweet first cast, brah. Did that same thing in South Dakota. See if we can get a giant right off the bat. I know there's fish on this side, and that side's a little bit windier, so started over here because I wanted to catch some topwater fish. Even though the sun's still out, it's still looking kind of topwatery. I guarantee I can catch one on a frog, but we'll try this first. It's like the 3rd fish I've seen blow up on froggy areas. Yep. I always say I'm gonna not try to catch bass, but I just can't help myself, to be honest. I really can't. Well, I can already tell how this weekend is gonna go just by the fact that I'm about to put a worm in my pocket and go down the dam, because I got jig heads in my pocket. We'll make my right pocket my crappy pocket. We'll just throw them on in there. Probably not good for GoPro batteries. Worm going in the bag. Bag going in the pocket. Look at that. Redneck ingenuity. Let's go cruise this dam, see what's crack-a-lacking. Yep, that's barbed wire right there. I almost walked right into it. That's more barbed wire. There's barbed wire everywhere. There's plants that I don't know what they are. Let's see what we can get going here. If they're going to be under this thick stuff or not. If they are, they're definitely going to be harder to get out of it, and they're definitely going to be, it's going to be harder for them to get the bait for sure. Actually feels kind of good to have a frog on again, not gonna lie. It's times like this that I miss my kayak and don't miss shore fishing. Barbed wire, freaking plants. One time on this dam I ran into the mother load of ticks. Oh, look, an opening. I've never done too great on the dam, so I'm not gonna stay forever, but sandals were a bad choice. And shorts were kind of a bad choice too. Seems like there may be bedding. There's definitely fry around. So I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but oh yeah, now we're talking. Feel pretty good about my chances to catch a fish when I'm in the water like this. Seen a lot of blow-ups on the inside of these weeds, but I can't seem to get a bite on the inside. So I'm not sure what the deal is there. That's bigger. That's bigger. That's a giant. We got it down. No, not a giant. Felt like a giant compared to my other ones. Nice. God, that thing's head is big. He got it too. Look at that feller. I already threw once in there too, just a little bit different angle. Skinny 2-pounder. 2-pounder. Nice little release of this guy. Later, dude. Peace. Well, they're definitely biting the frog. Kind of missed the frog, but I don't remember frog fishing like this. I remember frog fishing, catching maybe 1 out of 10 bites. Right now I'm 3 for 3. And right when I say that, I'm gonna miss the next one, but maybe not. Let's move down. Let's get out of this water. Can I get through here without dying? Maybe. I told you I was gonna miss the next one. He pulled it down too, luckily. That was definitely a little squeaker. Filled her up with water though. So we got a hold of it, but we'll see. We'll give him another shot. Okay. Definitely seem to be squeakers, but a bite's a bite. Alright, this will be the last dam spot. And dam as in dam on a lake, not dam as in I'm frustrated. Because I'm not frustrated. I'm out fishing. Oh. I didn't even move it yet and he hit it. I lost him, I had to. Maybe not. I don't know what I got going on. That was the most effort I've ever put in on reeling in a freaking 12-incher. Thought I lost him like 8 different times. Alrighty. Fish number 4 on the old frog. Let you go, big girl, future big girl, little girl, whatever you want to call it. This video's kind of be all over the place because kind of got a time crunch. The main purpose of this trip was to catch my first catfish on purpose of the year. So I can't forget that, but over there, where that creek's coming in. Anyway, should have been paying attention. Over there when that creek's coming in, still covered in, looks like it's covered in shade. It's literally 7:30. I have 1 hour to not die, first of all. Second of all, to catch enough fish to make this a video. Got him. Well, they're not very big. Little squeakers. Squeak, squeak, squeak. But fish number 5 in a 1 hour, 2 hour challenge to catch some fish on a frog. First time this year. I ain't complaining. I will take it. But this does kind of show you, I mean, I don't have some extra heavy frog rod. I don't have the heaviest of braid on here. I mean, I guess it's 50. That's heavy enough, but I mean, I'm using a freaking crankbait rod and I'm still hooking them. So don't feel like you have to go out and buy a bunch of rods for specific purposes unless you're a pro or something and think you need that many rods, because I really only run 3, and unfortunately my heavy one did break. But sometimes instead of going out and spending a bunch more money, you just kind of got to make what you have work, and so far it seems to be working. Then I snapped my crankbait rod on a 5-pounder in the weeds, but I didn't know if you had it. Oh, he was a squeaker though. That was the weakest hook set ever. I'm used to hook setting the other way. That one I just friggin' reeled into him. I'm gonna get up in that pocket in the shade up there. It just looks like a spot old monster's gonna be living. Oh. Oh. A bug just flew down my throat. Oh God. Now one hit it in the heavy mat. Looked like a little bit better fish too. Jumped the gun. Some people are probably gonna be like, dang, you're fishing a frog way too fast, which is probably true, but I like to power fish. So I throw it out there. I pretty much wind it back until I see spots that look like key points of interest. So if there's gonna be a break in the weeds, I'm gonna stop it there. If there's a little rock sticking out or something like that going on, I'm gonna stop it there. If there's some sort of tree branch in the water, I am also going to stop it there. So they'll show you where they are, even if you're going fast. Like that fish, I was pretty much burning it back, and he got it, but I just didn't get him. Sometimes though, they're gonna eat the frog when you're barely moving it. You're gonna have to literally let it sit there. But at that point, I'm not even gonna throw a frog anymore. I'm gonna throw like a Senko or something I can throw it out there and let it fall down into those pockets. There's a fish or a frog swimming right there. Even just shade lines. Like right now I'm stopping it on where the sun and the shade meets. That's kind of where that last one bit. It's right where the shade stopped and the sun began. All right, I meant it this time. That was the last cast for this spot. Moving. Let's get out of here. Alrighty, so that is it of phase number 1 of this 24-hour banger fishing trip. Not sure why I called it that, but it sounded good enough for me. It was okay. This definitely wasn't my best video ever. If you made it this far, I definitely appreciate it, because it wasn't that great. There wasn't very many big fish, or there's 0 big fish. There was one decent one, a bunch of small ones. Threw some tips in there, even though I'm definitely not an expert. I've caught some fish in my day and kind of know what I'm doing sometimes. So, but that pretty much shows you that you should not leave fish to find fish, because I was definitely by the fish on the dam, and I was doing pretty good and getting a lot of bites. I wanted to leave there because I know there's big fish in this lake, and I just wasn't getting big fish bites. Right now it is 8:20 p.m. The next video will hopefully be a catfishing video. Might not be. And then if it's not, then you know that it went terribly. But the sun goes down at 9 o'clock. It's 8:20. I have a 20-minute drive to the lake that we're gonna catfish at and hopefully get a monster. So first step is getting in my truck, putting down the camera. Second step is getting to the lake, catching some bait. Third step is hopefully catching a monster. So, on that note, it is time for me to go. Until next time, thank you for watching. Definitely appreciate it. More to come, hopefully. I'm out.